Hi, my name is Isabel. I've been sick for the last 4 days with an influenza virus. I'm shuffling the cards to give a reading to the world. Bear with me. I'm not in the best shape today. So I'm just going to shuffle, and whoever comes into the radar to hear this reading. So if this reading is for you, then it has found you. Today is Monday, June 10th, and it's 11:15 in the afternoon. So if this reading is for you, it has found you. So I'm shuffling the Oricha deck, as you can see, and I am going to pull one card in the deck. If this reading is for you, it has found you. The Devil. The Air. The Six of Water. So if I were to read someone with these three cards, I would have to say that this person is highly spiritual, does dealings with the unknown, currently is involved in a sect, and has issues with health. Okay. Now, if I were to go and take another card out in the deck, El Agua comes out, the Water, Ten of Fire. I would have to say that this individual is a daughter or is a son of Olokun or Yemaya. Okay, so very highly spiritual person, will endure a lot of hardship, but at the end will triumph. Very spiritual. Has to evoke his or her upper entities. There is an entity in this person's spiritual quadrant which has to do with Balu. The spirit is a little bit angry. The water signal here represents neither or neither, represents air. So one has to keep informed, keep up on their spiritual crafts, and always believe in oneself. As you can see, this is Yemaya. And there is 2, 4, 6 little fishes that are talking to her and telling her that she needs to rest. Now, I'm going to pull one card out of my astrological deck as it relates to the sign of Capricorn, because I wanted to talk about that sign. I wanted to make reference of the moon in Capricorn as it affects June 22nd at 1:07. So this moon will bring about a lot of issues in communication, in cults where wife, husband, child, siblings are connected. So I wanted to talk about these three signs as it affects the sign of Capricorn. Why Capricorn? Well, because Capricorn is a sign, believe it or not, of family gatherings, organizations, cults, love, emotion, strong bond in family issues. And as I'm pulling the deck, I'm thinking to myself, what would be a good time to address the issues that this sign brings, affected June 22nd at 107 degrees. If you look at the circle of life, the chart of astrology, it depicts 3 signs as it affects the sign of the Hangman. So again, a lot of spirituality, a lot of human emotions is in this sign, as it affects the Aries, Pisces, Mars. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the sign and what it brings into radar. So the moon in Capricorn, the full moon of Capricorn will start June 22nd. Could be central, could be eastern. It could represent the resident or areas in which these individuals that are in this sign, okay? It's interesting that this sign governs the 11th house, and whatever areas in the 11th house brings in life, okay? So the place of resident analyzes interesting effects where you are or your house, okay? So this sign will affect areas in different denominations, okay? As it affects Capricorn, what comes into play in Capricorn is the lunar, okay? Again, the lunar. Let me shuffle. The lunar. I have to bring it out because it has to do with Luna. So what's governing currently the sign is the lunar or the lunar's eclipse or the moon, okay? So what does it bring? An array of different things in this sign. In Mercury, it touches communication. In Aries, it intensifies and it recognizes part of a group who you are. Could be wife, could be husband, could be company. It involves an array of different sectors, okay? As it affects at June 25th, it transits through Pisces for individuals, places, and things, and as well as personal relations, as well as personal sex or groups of religious beliefs, or that need to be changed. So if it relates to an individual or one person, meaning one person in a group of people in relation to husband and wife, there's going to be changes. Okay, we need to pay attention to the dependencies of individuals that married within a sect. Endings of the relationship. What is the expectations or severe conflicts? Be careful who believes, who or what you believe. Mercury controls Mars. Everything is going to be cool. Aries is represented by Mars, health. So health issues have to be considered in this sign, okay? As it affects the lunar, as it affects Pisces, as it affects Aries, as it affects Mars. Be careful what we see influenced by our emotions. Venus and Mercury play a very important part in the control of emotions. Don't let yourself be controlled. Fight with your lover, or fights or disagreements. Try to bring your point across. Don't let your emotions take over. So there's a situation here with Capricorn. Capricorn currently is being challenged with different planets, and when that happens, their emotions, their love, a lot of different things come into play. Okay, so please keep a very fresh mind. Don't let your emotions take over when you're talking, or you want your point to be across. Calm down. Don't fight. Relax. Think what you're going to say, how you're going to say it, and everything will fall in its place. So in this sign, there's been a lot of hiding. When it comes to a relationship, a marriage relationship, this individual has had to hide things from that other person, hiding things, not being sincere to one's relationship, not telling the truth. So that's basically what came out of the Capricorn lunar Mars, Aries, and Pisces. So all these different elements are being displayed in this reading, and so we must keep a mindful head on the relationship, or relationships with not just spouse, wife, siblings, but overall relationships with different people. May the blessings of our Father, Holy Spirit be with you. Goodbye.